Hello everyone, I'm Santiago and today I'm gonna be testing the Resident Evil franchise on the GTX 1650 Super. To skip to any of the 8 games tested, check the timestamps down in the description. On all these, my main target will be 60 frames per second, so if you use a lower resolution than what I show in the video, expect higher FPS, unless the game has a frame rate cap, which in multiple of these that happens. I'll first show you Resident Evil 1 Remake HD. This game cannot go much further than 1080p, this is due to the static backgrounds. It will look very low res on higher resolutions compared to the 3D models. It's also capped at 120 frames per second, so not much of a choice on this one. Then on Resident Evil 4 Ultimate HD Edition, I was able to get to 4K just fine, although the game is capped at 60 frames per second, so if you use a lower resolution, expect pretty much the same numbers. On Resident Evil 5 and 6, we run 4K fantastically well, but we have a cap of 120 frames per second going. Selecting 1440p or 1080p on those would mean 120 frames constant in most cases. On Resident Evil Revelations 1, I cannot go higher than 1440p for some reason, and we get another 120 frames per second cap, while Revelations 2 can go to 4K, but it's more demanding on the GPU, although it can sometimes max out the CPU, so don't expect to go much farther than 100 frames per second all the time. It can drop below that very often. Resident Evil 7 was tested at 1440p. I needed to lower the textures since the game can go crazy on the VRAM usage, but I'm not sure why it randomly stutters though. And if you go for 1080p on this one, you'll get much more FPS without much of an effort. And finally, Resident Evil 2 Remake, which released last year, was tested on both 1080p and 1440p. While lowering a couple things at 1440p, we are past 60 frames most of the time. Usually the volumetric lighting quality is the culprit for lower FPS, so make sure to lower that to something below the high option. So yeah, all the games here run pretty well, but in multiple cases we are software limited. Some of the games are capped at a certain resolution or frame rate, but the games are still playable if you want to go back and play them. I didn't need to use any mod to make them work on Windows 10, so that's a great thing. I forgot to mention I skipped Resident Evil 0 since it ran pretty much the same as Resident Evil 1 Remake HD, and there will be more Resident Evil testing once RE3 Remake releases in a few months from now, so super excited to try it out. But anyway guys, that's about it. I hope you keep enjoying the video, thanks for watching and see you next time.
¡Os voy a romper a pedazos! ¡Forastero! ¡Avisad a los demás! ¡Te cogí! ¡Acá! ¡Qué madre! ¡Ah, por él! ¡Maldita sea!
Thanks for the help.
There's just no end to them!
We've got to hold out till Kirk gets here!
I need your help!
All clear.
Roger.
Piers.
Roger.
All clear.
Echo to HQ! We can't hold them off! Retreating from Diamond 3! HQ to Echo. Requesting immediate status update. What's going on? We're overwhelmed! There's just too many of them! We got no choice! We have to fall back!
I'm on it! Piers, I'm on it!
I'll save you! Just witness the dwarven
Keep them back!
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight. I see you two are okay. Continue with the investigation, but proceed with extreme caution.
Ugh, that smell. Must have ruptured from gas.
It's all a mess. We don't have enough data to run a complete analysis. Gather some more samples from the carcasses on the beach.
I don't pay you to play. I pay you to work.
I've collected enough samples.
Good. Get them to me ASAP.
These things stay dead.
More of them? Hurry up and neutralize them.
Shit, more of them!
Hey, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Now, first, you need to tell me what you're doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about you?
No, it's my job. Won't you do your job and tell me? Answer my questions.
You're not gonna believe me if I told you.
Try me. Hey, put that door back up. Put that door back up. Wait!
Fuck it! I'm gonna kill every one of you.
Ah, shit!
Nice car, Ethan.
Let's finish this, you and I. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take you for a ride. No, 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 no!
Jesus.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Jesus! They're everywhere! Jesus.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Jesus! They're everywhere! Son of a bitch.